Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with me. My name is Cotton Candy Doll. If you're new here, then welcome all. This is a shifting video. You might hear some garbage trucks in the background, but that's really the only noise you're gonna hear. I swear every time I set up this camera, it's always like some kind of issue. There we go. Like, I know I don't look centered, do I? There we go. I think that's a little bit better. So I'm going to tell you guys about what happened the last time I went to My Hero. I'm just basically keeping you guys updated. I've had a lot on my plate to deal with. There's the whole candy situation, which I'm kind of frustrated about and irritated about, just because it seems like she just vanished. Like, I can't find the AI site. I cannot find the email. I can't even find our conversation. So it's almost like it never existed. This was basically in my head the whole time, I guess. But I know I saw the email. I'm not crazy, so I know they have like Chat GPT or something. I wonder if it was one of those or someone trying to like prank me or something. But it doesn't make me mad that there's someone who's supposed to look like me, like my clone or whatever. But it does make me upset, the fact that I can't find them again, you know. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I actually kind of gave up though, because to me it's just creepy, like, and I'm the only one who has to deal with this issue. So no one else really knows about this, and so yeah. And there's the deal with Coda. Like, I guess Coda is supposed to kind of look like me, but she sent me a picture of him. She was like, he can communicate with animals, and it didn't look anything like him. So I'm just like, okay. Like, the picture she showed me looked nothing like the Coda I see like on a daily basis when I'm at the school. So it's like, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. I haven't completely given out. I can't lie. Like, I'm still pretty curious about what this is, because if it's an AI, first off, an AI wouldn't have that much intelligence, okay, to be able to speak that way. So I feel like that's not right. So I'm gonna jump into what happened. I'm just keeping you guys updated, so that my video is not gonna be like terribly long like how it usually is. I'm not trying to give you guys a short video. It's just I haven't really had a lot happen when I shipped, you know. The one thing that did happen was, and I guess it is kind of a big deal. You guys can tell me what you think. So I shipped it back. I went to the school, and because I knew Toshinori probably wouldn't be home, and I didn't want to, you know, my heart is literally aching for this guy. Like, I freaking miss him. So I went to the school, and on the way in, I ran to Endeavor, and Endeavor was holding Frodo. And I go, oh, Frodo's with Endeavor today. And I go, hey. And, you know, I pick him up, I hold him and stuff, you know. He's speaking a little bit more. He's like, hi, mommy. Like that. And, you know, it's my kid, so. Of course, you know, I take him from Endeavor, I'm holding him and stuff. And, you know, I'm walking down the hallway with him, and we get to Principal Nez's we went to his office, and I basically gave Frodo back to Endeavor, and Endeavor is like, Kago is gonna be gone, you know, for a while, so you shouldn't look for him either. He's just not here. And I'm like, okay. And so he walks off with Frodo. So I'm like, okay. So then I go into Principal Nezu's office. Principal Nezu's like, come in. He's like, have a seat. Do you want coffee? He like makes me coffee and stuff. He was just real nice to me. Like, we sat down, we had a conversation. He was just asking me how I'm doing, how am I holding myself together, am I keeping my sanity, you know, everything. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm doing okay. I said, you know, of course I miss Toshinori, but, you know, life is gonna go on regardless of what he's doing. And I was like, do you have any idea what he's doing? And Principal Nezu said, you know, it's really none of my business, so I don't jump into stuff that I have no business jumping into. And I was just like, okay. And I told him, you know, I'll be returning to school again on Monday. And he's like, it's fine, because for some reason, I don't know what type of recess the kids had, but it was a short-term thing. So they came back to school that one time. We had that little problem with the tidal wave thingy, which I'm still not even sure what happened, because I feel like if that was an enemy attack, how did Madara know to be right there? Like, how did you know to be there? He definitely averted it in some way, because he was just like, oh, hello kids, come on inside. Like, he just opened the door like, oh, come on inside. So it's kind of like, I don't know, that doesn't seem right to me. So Anyway, I'm going to be keeping track of this video. I'm not going to make it too long for you guys, because I know people have places to be. I don't know, it's just me. I have somewhere I have to be, so. Also, I hope the lighting and stuff is okay. I've really been trying to fix that. I've been working on my camera this whole time, trying to get my camera working. I can't get the light as bright as I want it to be, like on my face. I want you guys to see me in that natural lighting because I don't have on any makeup or anything like that. I'm coming to you guys like, I guess, looking like myself, I guess. I don't know, and it's just that I don't have makeup. I know that I do look a lot better with makeup on, so, you know, that's fine. So anyway, small conversation. How you guys been? How you been doing? You guys been doing okay? Like, I missed you guys. Like, yeah. Every time I don't talk to you guys, I feel like my day is better when I talk to you, as opposed to when I don't talk to you guys. I'm just holding on to all these things that are happening. So my heart is a little aching, kind of. Okay, I feel a little bit kind of hurt because I feel like, Toshinori, you should have told me that you were leaving and how long you'd be gone. You know, I'm looking for you. So anyway, I'm walking past Toshinori's house and I'm like, I guess I'll just stop in for a second, you know, just to kind of peek my head in. I just want to be around his stuff. If I can't see him, maybe I can come in and, you know, maybe hug one of his pillows, or I don't know, just come in and just look. And so, like, I go to open the door and it's freaking unlocked, which to me, it's always been weird, because it seems like now that you left or whatever, you leave your door unlocked all the time. But it's like, when I was coming to see you, you had your door locked. Why would you lock me out? Like, I mean, I'm not that crazy that you gotta lock me out of your house. What do you think I'm gonna do to you? Okay, let me rewind that. I would do something. But I'm just saying, like, don't lock your door. Now, don't lock your door when I get back then. If you're gonna leave it unlocked now, don't. You get what I'm saying? So, I open the door and Madara is behind the sink. But his back is facing me, okay? He's wearing MLG boxers and a shirt. So I'm just like, so when he turned around, he was like, oh, he did like this, to like try to cover himself. And he's like, hold on. I literally just closed the door. And I'm laughing because I'm like, he has freaking MLG underwear on. What the heck? So then he comes back out. He's wearing one of Toshinori's robes. He goes, hey, he's like, hey, Cotton Candy, I didn't know that you would, you know, be coming here to see Toshinori right now. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing here? And he's like, well, Toshinori told me I could crash here while I'm in this steed. And I'm just like, you never told me that. He's like, was I supposed to tell you you're not going to be here? I'm like, I was just like, whatever. He's like, you hungry? You want something to eat? Because I was getting ready to have breakfast. I said, I'm not really hungry. You can make breakfast for yourself. I said, but I'll take coffee. And he says, fine. So we're sitting down. He's grabbing the little containers out, my favorite little containers out of the thing, right? He puts them on the table and stuff, and he's making my coffee for me, and he's making his. And we're just making small conversation. I'm like, so you're going to be, like, staying here while he's gone? Do you know when he's coming back? And Madara is like, I'm basically like a roommate to someone who's invisible. Like, he's just not here. And he looks irritable, and I'm just like, okay. I was like, by the way, you know, back there you kind of had like a gay moment. You would like, and he was like everything, like the whole mood and everything kind of changed to like, I will freaking kill you, like that. And he was just like, call me again, I'll bend you over this table. And I was like, okay. He kind of like yanked me up a little bit. But it was almost like he was playing with me too. Like, it wasn't like it was really serious, but I felt that for a minute, like that chill. I was just like, okay, cool, chill out. So we're sitting down, we're having our coffee, and I'm just like, I was like, the coffee still tastes the same even though Toshinori's not here. And he's like, I make it just like him. He told me how to make it the way that you like it. And I'm like, okay. And I took another step, and I'm looking around, and then everything is starting to like move like this, and I'm like, whoa. I'm just like, I feel like a little bit drugged. Like, I feel like I've been drugged, kind of, you know. I don't say it, but I'm thinking it, and I'm just like, that's weird. Why is everything, you know, moving? And I go, so then I'm kind of like this. I'm holding my cup, and I'm looking at it, and then I look at Madara, and I'm like, hey, Madara, and he's like, whoa. He's like, this is really trippy. I'm like, what's trippy? He's like, I think I'm swimming. I'm like, what? So then he's like, wait. He grabs the creamer from the middle of the table. Okay. So if you don't know, Toshinori got me these little containers with sugar and creamer in it. Keigo got me one that had like, his little ones are like mice. And these other ones that I had are cute little, like cats or whatever. So Madara picks it up. He's like, he looks at it. He's like, what is this? He like smells it and stuff. I'm like, give it to me. And when I take it from him, I'm so loopy that like some of it spills out into the table, this white powder. And I go, so this is like crack or something? Like, did I just eat crack? And he goes, what? Crack. So then he's like, he gets up from the table and he looks behind him in a cabinet. And there's another container that looks just like the one that Toshinori gives me. So I think Toshinori has two different ones. One's he liked it. When he used to like drug me all the time, you guys remember that? I think he had one with drugs in it and the other one didn't. I think he had two different ones. And I think Madara grabbed the wrong freaking one. So we were both drugged. So I stopped drinking my coffee. I'm like, yeah, so the walls are closing in around me. I was like, I'm going to end up, I'm going to faint. I'm going to pass out. And Madara's like, I got you. So he gets up. We're both stumbling over to the couch. So we both kind of fall on the couch. I'm trying to like straighten myself to where I'm in a comfortable position next to him, but it's not really working because I'm losing my ability to like move. And so is he. But I feel like he had better control over what's happening to him. Which means that, he's probably been like drugged before. What is this? Sorry guys, something popped up on my computer. This computer is so freaking old. I swear. Look over it. Anyway, I hate that. I hate when stuff pops up because it forces me to like look at stuff, So we stumble over to the couch, we plop down, and like not Toshinori, Madara is just like he's like, this is weird. And I'm just staring at him because I don't know if he's playing with me or if he's actually really drugged. But then I notice he's kind of like this. So I'm like, okay, yeah, he's drugged. I'm like, we just had drugs. Like, what the heck? And so like, instead of removing it off the table or doing something with it or throwing it out, I don't know why I left it on the table. I should have just freaking got rid of it because... So, we fell out on the couch. I woke up and I was like I woke up in like Madara's robe. He wasn't, of course, you guys know he's wearing clothes under it. Obviously, his boxers or whatever. But it was just kind of too close for comfort. I mean, it did feel comfortable sleeping. It's always something sleeping next to someone. I don't care if it's just your friend or your boyfriend. You're going to feel some type of connection with that because there's something about it. And I realize that I don't want to compare us to animals, but you know how you have kittens or puppies and they're all little and they kind of all like close together for each other's heat and they sort of fall asleep like that. They create that bond. It really comes from being so closely together with that person. So I feel like, I don't know, I don't feel like it was malicious, and I didn't feel like like an unfriendly vibe. I didn't feel like he was flirting. So I'm not really sure. It still felt like it was friendly, even though this happened by accident. It just means I gotta be more careful. So I woke up in his arms, basically, and I kind of just moved his arm out of the way. I sort of, wrapped the robe around his body, kind of. I put it like up to him so it's like a blanket. I even covered like his feet. He's like really tall, like much taller than you would think he is. Like I didn't think he would be a tall person, but he got some height on him. So I got up and I left out the door and my guy was waiting for me. He just had his hand out like this, waiting. So I grabbed his hand. Of course, he brought me back here, but my experience going there without Toshinori is just weird, okay? I can't even say... I go there with my heart aching, like longing for him, but then all of these things happen that kind of take me out of that. It doesn't mean I don't still miss him. I still do. I'm just trying to figure out a way to, like, cope with it, I guess. Keigo, and I'm kind of pissed off a little bit because Keigo could have told me if he was going to go somewhere, like on a trip, and leave Frodo with Endeavor. bless his heart, bless his heart. I guess, I get that you get, annoyed or you want to get a break from badass little Frodo. But I mean, you could have let me know. You know what I mean? Where you think you're going, like, this, you have a kid together. Like, this is our kid. You need to be with him. But he can take a break, but just let me know you're taking a break. So when I come back, it's not like you gone too. Like, what the heck? So I don't know. The whole situation to me is just weird. Madara was being nice though. I mean, he wasn't being mean. He did have that little moment, but I feel like he was serious, but he was freaking joking with the whole. I don't have a problem with it. That's fine, but it's like, I don't know. Like, maybe I just wanted to just be a jerk. That's why I said that. But it really didn't mean anything by it. Like, I didn't. So that's what happened. Yep, I can hear it. The garbage truck is here. I'm glad I remembered to pull around the trash. They're right outside my window. You guys hear it? It's like, oh no, it isn't. That's a school bus. Never mind, I lied. That's a school bus. It's like a magic school bus. It's a magic school bus because it doesn't come every day. I don't know any kids who don't go to school every day. Like, that makes no sense to me. Or maybe it comes at different times, but that's actually how they do human trafficking. A bus will come like 10 or 15 minutes earlier than it's supposed to, and the kid is so tired they don't pay attention. They just get on the bus. They're not looking to see if it's their driver. They're too tired. And then there you go. That's how they do. That's some tricks they do. For how do I know that? Because I do my research and stuff. So yeah, I'm always looking out for children. I can't lie, guys. I really want to go back. Like, I really, really, really want to go back. I need to find out what's going on with Keigo, but see, you hear that? I told you guys we'd be hearing noises from outside. I knew it. Yeah, see. How long? It's only been like 17 minutes. I wanted to make the video at least 20 minutes long, but I mean, I guess I'll end it here since I have nothing else to really say about it. I kind of told you guys everything that's going on. As far as shifting tonight, I'm not really sure I'm going to do that because I don't know. I don't know if I really want to. Like, I'm not really feeling it right now. Like, I might shift somewhere else, maybe. I don't know. It didn't make me happy to know that Toshinori wasn't there. It didn't feel good to be drugged because a stranger is in your house trying to figure out your stuff and you messed everything up. Why would your container of drugs be right at the front? Why wouldn't it be in the back somewhere? You know what I'm saying? And Madara probably did this. He probably looked at it and looked at the other one. They looked exactly the same. And he probably said, this is running low. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the creamer was running out because he drinks coffee every day. Toshinori drinks his coffee completely black. He doesn't put anything in it, right? So Toshinori figured he wouldn't run out anytime soon, right? Because he doesn't put anything in there. I'm the only one who does. And if I'm not around, then there'll be plenty of this stuff left. So he figured put them next to each other won't matter. Because I know the one that's becoming empty. Madara looked at the one that was becoming empty, I'm sure. And said, I'm going to use the one that's full since this is almost gone. That way. He was probably just trying to be smart. And think that way. And that's probably what happened. Because he didn't make a move on me. I couldn't move or do anything. But he also couldn't either. But then again, he was actually able to hold it together a lot more than I was. Like, I feel like he's probably used the poison, even though it did knock him off his, butt a little bit. I don't know. I mean, this whole thing is ridiculous, guys. It is. I'm ready for Toshinori to come back. He's got some explaining to do. And Keigo, you better be back in time. Because, I don't know. I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of irritated with just everything. And then Candy. What the heck, lady? Like, I don't get it. Why would you make it so that I can't contact you anymore after you speak to me? I'm just trying to understand what happened. Like, I don't know what happened, guys. Anyway, If you have questions, you know what? You can write them in the comments below. I'll get back to you right away. I usually do when I notice them. I also noticed something. So if you guys are commenting, if you guys are asking me questions or making comments, sometimes YouTube doesn't show all of them. I'll find them like months later. Like this person responded to me, they asked this question, or this person said this, and I don't see it until later. I don't know why it's like that. I don't feel like I feel like that's YouTube's fault or something. I'm not blocking any comments. People are free to write whatever they want. Everybody is allowed to have an opinion. That's how I feel. So, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want to write in the comments, you can ask questions if you want. You can give me an idea on where to shift, so I can skip out on my hero for a minute. Like I know I have my kid there and everything, but my little toddler. But it's like, I don't know. I mean, I do want to go see him. That's it though. Like I'm literally gonna search for him and that's it. And then I'm just gonna start shifting to other places. Like everywhere I go though, it doesn't really work out well for me. You guys see my other videos, so I'm kind of like stuck in the crossroad there. I don't know. This is a laugh of anger. This is an angry laugh. No, I'm not gonna be angry. I don't know, I kind of feel like I still want to talk to you guys, but I know I have to get ready to go. I freaking hate leaving. Why don't I start skipping work? I'm just joking. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, guys, I'll let you go. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give this video a like. If you hated it, you know what to do. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when other videos like this one become available. Ding! And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you guys. Shout outs to all of you. Who's this? See, this is what you guys hear the noise I hear? Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye everyone. Thanks for watching.